Good morning. Good morning. The birds are so loud. Good morning. How is everybody doing today? I hope you are all well. I hope you all slept well, that you all feel well. The birds are really doing the most this morning. Good morning. Oh, I miss Bible study too. I really do need to get back to that. I have so much fun with that. I forgot how much fun I had. I think I got overwhelmed, and then I'm getting the code today for the hair pills. I did not want to post it without the code. I did not forget. We're getting the code, because if we can get 20% off or whatever it is, we should get it. I'm all about saving a dime. Anyway, thank you to everybody who listened to the Let's Talk podcast yesterday. We did see a little bump in numbers, and that makes me so happy, and I appreciate it. And I hope you're enjoying it. I hope you're enjoying the podcast. This week's episode with Ann Wilson is so great. I know that I kind of was like Ross Geller talking over her and so excited, but I was just so excited to talk to her. I have to get better about being, when you're interviewing someone that you admire, you still have to you've got to let them talk. Anyway, I'm working on it. But I took Olivia to basketball practice this morning at 7 a.m. And I'm packing the car. I have work today. I'm recording a podcast with Mary today about friendship and getting through really hard time. How to help friendships last when one person is depressed, where one person is going through hard things. It's very hard to maintain decade-plus friendships. And so Mary and I are going to talk a lot about that and coffeetalk.com taking over State of Style and transitioning over everything to Coffee Talk, which is a huge move for me, shutting the site down and moving on from what that brand was to what this brand is. And anyway, you can go to the episode where you chat about your Rona. What was the name of it? Probably summer, something with the word summer in it. If you go to Let's Talk, the podcast, and look at the episode names, there is one called Summer something, and that is the one where I talk very openly about my experience with COVID and how hard the timing was for me. Look, the timing is never good, but the timing for me was really, really bad. Anyway, so, so I wanted to tell you this. So, Beyonce, yes, I will still sell the cross. We got all new ones. Everything is back up on the site. We're almost ready to launch. I'm hoping to launch Monday. We got new Coffee Talk mugs we only got 48, so they'll probably sell quickly, but I love them. We got all our sideways crosses. We got all our earrings. We've restocked everything. We got a couple of new things. We're going to keep adding new things. But anyway, I'm excited. It's called COVID Summer. Yeah. But anyway, so Beyonce, the roller ball perfume. No, it doesn't come in a spray. It only comes in a roller ball. But I love it. The oils, the anointing oils, I'm telling you, that's the only smell that doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother my mouth. It doesn't bother my nose. As I get older, I've become super sensitive to smells. I'm like, what am I, Spider-Man? What is happening to me? Why everybody's smell? I'm like, oh my God, that perfume is so strong. When did that happen to me? Seriously, am I some sort of superhero? The candles are amazing. I have a Coffee Talk candle burning in my office every day. I absolutely love it. The hair vitamins, I'm getting the code today. No, the cross is all real. It doesn't turn green. It won't itch you. It's all real metals. This is Kendra Scott. Yes, my son bought this for me for my birthday. Deidre. Now, Deidre, that's fucking funny, Deidre. Deidre goes, it's your allergies of 19 years. Deidre's probably right, but whatever. She's shaming me a little bit for not going to the doctor for 19 years, but it's fine. Anyway, so, oh, thank you. She said oils are so healing and this scent is sublime. It really is. Jamie, I ordered 6 necklaces and also received a pair of hoops. I didn't pay for them and would love to send them back. Well, that is very nice of you, and we will happily take them back because we don't have a lot of inventory. I really, really appreciate that. Sarah, you can email us at orders@coffeetalk.com. Orders@coffeetalk.com. And Mary or I will respond to you. And by the way, somebody emailed me yesterday about speaking at an event in March. And guys, I love doing speaking events. If your company or your organization brings in speakers every year and you want me to speak, you can email us at orders@coffeetalk.com. I can't leave my kids for free, but if you guys have a budget and you want me to come speak, I will be funny and engaging, and I love it. Anyway, so I wanted to just tell you this. So those of you who grew up in the 90s like I did, well, I grew up in the 80s, but 90s high school, you know Robin S. You got to show me love, heartbreak promises. I've had more than my share. Right? So, anyway, Beyonce just released a song. And in that song, she samples Show Me Love by Robin S. And Robin S. is older now. She's not old, but she's older. She's probably like 10 years older than me. I don't know. Because when I was in high school, she was in her like late 20s. So yeah, she's got to be older than me. But anyway, she made a video yesterday. She did an interview or made a video where she's thanking Beyonce for giving her flowers while she's still alive. And y'all, I felt this like in my molecules. I was like, you know what? Beyonce went and took a bunch of songs that, oh, she's 60. Well, thank you, Foreman. She's 60. So yeah, she is older than me by 15 years. But anyway, she was so appreciative of the love that Beyonce showed her simply in sampling her song. And I thought, like, we really need to give people flowers while they're here. The amount of people who were like, I called my dad on Father's Day to tell him I love him. Like, girl, you needed a Hallmark holiday to call your dad and tell him you love him. Like, I'm not shaming people, but we got to give people their flowers while they're here. This is why I tell Foreman, you know, who was my drama teacher in high school, but more than my drama teacher. He was a moral compass. He was an emotional center for me. He, you know, I try to give people their flowers, let them know, like, no, I needed you. You were there when I needed you. I loved you. I still love you, you know, and that's why, like, I try to do that. But anyway, I saw this interview with Robin S., not to mention that was my jam. That was my jam. You got to show me love. I saw the emotion in Robin's face when she was talking about how much it meant to her to have her music acknowledged through Beyonce's music. And look, Beyonce is fucking Beyonce. Like, if anybody's going to sample your shit, let it be Beyonce. Okay. And anyway, I just wanted to share that with you because it made me happy. So if you listen to Beyonce's new song, I think it's, you see, this is why I don't do nature. That bug had to fly. There's a whole fucking world. I'm right here in this space with you, and that bug had to fly through the intersection. Okay, it flew through the intersection past my face. Now, somebody make me understand that. I need to understand why there's a whole world out here. Bitch, you could have flown up, you could have flown down, you could have come behind me, and you definitely had to fly through the intersection. I cannot with this. Anyway. I did not post the link for the vitamins yet because I'm getting the code. The company is giving me the code because I don't make money off it. But they gave my podcast listeners a discount code. So why shouldn't you get 20% off? I told them, I love the product. I want to tell people about it. I'm actually using it and I love it. My nails are growing at an insane pace. My hair, I got growth for days. I want to promote it, but I'm not having them pay full price. I'm not. Okay? I'm not paying full price for this. No. Anyway, I just want to tell you guys something else. Everybody says, you're in a season of life, right? And every transition, I believe we go through seasons, then a transition, season, then a transition, season, then a transition. And that's life. Because essentially, do you remember when you were in high school and the bell would ring and you would get up and move to another class? That is life. That is a metaphor for life. And every few months or every half a year or every year, whatever it is, the bell rings and you got to get up and move to another class. That is life. Okay? We didn't love it in high school and we don't love it now, but that's a fact. You can't sit in drama with Foreman for the whole day. Okay? You might want to, but you got to get up and move to English with Mr. Cozy or Mr. Cristofaro, or you got to go to psychology with Miss Caruso or history with Mr. Shine. You cannot stay in one class all day. That is a season of life. The bell rings and you got to get up and move to another season. But this is the misnomer. The misnomer is that you have winning seasons and losing seasons. And I don't believe that. My girlfriend yesterday was crying to me. She's like, I'm in such a hard season of life. Like, I hate this season. I'm depressed. I'm sad, blah, blah, blah. And I said, listen to me. We have to take every class in high school. We don't want to take typing. In the 90s, we were like, who the hell is going to use typing? I remember 1990, 1991, Freehold Township High School, they gave me damn typing. I was like, who? I'm not going to be a secretary. Who's going to be doing this shit? Kermit the Frog, that too. Guess what? Guess how much I type? I didn't like the class. I was miserable. I didn't want to participate. It wasn't a good class for me. And now I use it all the time. Whatever season you are in right now is your season. Whatever class the universe is putting you through, God has placed you in, nature, nurture, whatever, the unicorns, whatever you believe has put you in, is to prepare you for the rest of your life. Okay? There are no losing seasons. There are only learning seasons. Every class can't be drama with Foreman. Okay? It's just not possible. You can't walk into every class, every season of your life loving it. That's not real. Okay? It's just not real. So you have to know when the bell rings and God is transitioning you, the universe, whatever you believe, I'm going to say God just for argument's sake. God is moving you to another class. Okay? You have to know that wherever you are headed is you need, excuse me, do not eat Fritos. Knox, no sir. No, get over here. Come over here. No sir. Leave the Fritos alone. Hey, that's right. Get over here. Don't make me click at you. Come over here. Come over. Security. Security. And now you're late doing your job because you got distracted by the Fritos. Come over here. That's right. Now you're walking over here shameful. Sit down. Sit down. There you go. Uh-huh. Salty ass. Now, those Fritos are going to make you salty. Sorry. My dog got a hold of a bag of Fritos out of my pantry. Anyway, I just really want you guys to understand that that whatever class you are in, whatever season you are in, it may not be your favorite. It may be brutal. You may think to yourself, I'm never going to use this. I'm never going to type. Why am I in the typing season of my life? Okay? But you may, and you can't always understand why God puts you in a season of your life. You can't understand why you're having anxiety or panic or depression or sadness, why people die or why dogs die or why you've gained unexplainable weight or why your ears pop and itch all day long, why your mouth burns if you smell a weird perfume and you have to scour fucking places to find rollerball perfume that smells delicious but also doesn't bother your senses. You can't understand this. Okay? But it is a learning season of your life. Every season you are in is your life. It is your season. It may not be a winning season, but it is your season. And you may not get it. You may not want to be there for that season. You better not sit down. Okay? But you just got to know it's for you. It's for you. And I just want you to know that. And I want you to know that I love you. And I want you to know that I'm so grateful we're on this journey together. And for everyone who shares my videos, I went on the computer yesterday on Facebook and I went to a coffee talk and looked at all the shares and I went to your pages and liked them and just wanted you to know that I saw you and I love you for that. Guys, if you're on Instagram or Facebook, and Diane said, I don't know how you got so wise. Girl, I made a lot of mistakes. That's how. I made a lot of mistakes. If you listen to the podcast, take a screenshot of the podcast and post it in your Instagram stories and tag me and I'll share them. If you do it on Facebook, tag me. I'll share it. I love to see that it's all making a difference and we're all listening and we're all talking and helping and loving and all those things. Anyway, I love you guys so much. And I hope you have a great, great day.